Sergeant Miller had been fighting in the European theater for years since the first push of World War II, and by now, he thought he had seen it all. But what he encountered one moonlit night in the French countryside was beyond his wildest imagination. He had been separated from his platoon while scouting a location for an observation post and was making his way through the woods, trying to find his way back. It was then that he heard a low growling sound that made the hairs on the back of his neck stand up. He quickly readied his weapon, his instincts telling him that danger was close at hand. Suddenly, a figure burst out from behind a tree, lunging at him with lightning-fast speed. Miller fired his M1 Garand, but the figure dodged his bullets with ease. It was then that he realized this thing wasn't human. The beast was enormous, its fur matted and its eyes glowing a dim yellow in the moonlight. Miller was frozen in terror as it charged at him, its jaws wide open, and its claws extended. But at the last moment, Miller managed to dive out of the way, narrowly avoiding the werewolf's deadly attack. From that moment on, it became a deadly game of cat and mouse, with Miller desperately trying to stay one step ahead of the werewolf's razor-sharp claws. He knew that he was outmatched and outgunned, but he refused to give up. Minutes turned into hours as Miller continued to evade the werewolf's attacks. He was exhausted, dehydrated, and terrified, but he kept on fighting. Finally, he managed to lure the werewolf into a trap, using his experience fighting the war and wits to outsmart the beast. Miller stripped down nude, making a decoy out of vegetation and his uniform. He fashioned a spike trap out of thick branches, hoisting a rope over a tree and raising it in the air. Tying the rope to the decoy, Miller climbed the tree and waited for his hunter to take the bait. The beast attacked the decoy, triggering the trap. The spike trap fell down from the treetops, landing on the beast's back, piercing its hide. The monster let out a wild scream, and Miller from above unloaded a full stripper clip into the creator from above. The beast fell limp, and the soldier climbed down from the tree. Just to be safe, Miller removed his sidearm from his holster and emptied a magazine into the wolf. In the end, it was Miller who emerged victorious. He had faced a supernatural enemy and survived, relying on his courage and determination to overcome impossible odds. As he emerged from the woods, battered but alive, naked but strong, he knew that he would never forget the terrifying ordeal he had just endured.